Here's a quick video, probably too technical for most of you, that shows how the Indiana High School Athletic Association and its Champions Network has integrated the Blueframe production truck product into our Game of the Week, tournaments, and state championship broadcasts. The Blueframe we're running is on a MacBook Pro Retina 15-inch. The value of the Blueframe product is that it provides on-screen graphics, a score line, instant replay, audio input, multiple camera input with switching. The Indiana High School Athletic Association has selected Blueframe as their official provider of web stream services. So we'll talk a little bit about the hardware. First of all, let's just go to do a quick overview. We use a Behringer Ultrazone mixer, 8-channel input with a ClearCom 2-channel intercom built into a 2-rack unit bag. All connections have been brought out to the back and are clearly labeled and in fact color-coded. For our announcers, we use a Model 233 announcing station that provides compression. It also has a cough switch, talkback, which in this particular case is an intercom channel, left and right audio. The value of the 233 combined with the intercom is that the intercom is actually powering the box. So you do not need to provide a wall wart to power your announcer stations. The producer or director has a headset, can talk with the crew or talent or both or neither. And we even have a executive producer 2-channel intercom by ClearCom and headset that allow for an executive producer to oversee, or this could actually even be a spotter, depending on the sport. Hardware. Well, start with the camera. We're using a Canon AX25. Has a 20 times optical zoom, HD SDI output, and we're on a set of floating head sticks, which is important. We use a light controlling product. Sorry about the backlighting here. It's a very good, as I call it, a green box camera, meaning that you flip it into green box, you can bring in a cameraman. He doesn't have to understand how to back focus or anything. He just simply points and shoots. Cameras are brought in through an Ultra Studio mini recorder, through HD SDI. A lot of people are not aware of what HD SDI is, but this coax can actually be remoted 300 feet from the camera. The mini recorder through the Thunderbolt connection comes into the MacBook Pro right here. And that's how HD is brought in to the camera. In order to harvest more inputs, we've used a Belkin device. It's a USB 3 device that allows us to have a NIC connector here, as well as 3 USB 3 devices. So, although the MacBook Pro Retina is an excellent computer, you will starve yourself for USB 3 ports without a product like this. One thing we've used for talent, Mobius Hd Camera on USB 3. It's a, let's see if we can flip it on here on the monitor. There it is right there. And the Mobius is an excellent POV, point of view shot of your talent, $80. USB 3 back to the Belkin device. Also on the Belkin device, we've got our audio input coming from the mixer. It's a little Behringer device that converts consumer audio to USB 3. Had good success with that, although I recall that we had to configure that in software to provide stereo. And finally, we're using the Blackmagic SDI product here, receiving USB 3 from the Belkin device, and its output can either be HDMI or SDI out. In this particular case, we're hooked up to HDMI, although we also put on the back of our monitor a monoprice SDI in to HDMI converter. And the value of that is that we can remote our monitor many feet from our computer, as well as we can reflect out SDI to an ENG truck or third-party recorder. So that's basically how we've integrated our hardware. It allows us to do multi-camera shoot, instant replay, full screen graphics, and we're very happy with the Blueframe folks. A very responsive group, excellent product support, and in our investigation, which was extensive, in the selection of Blueframe, there really wasn't anything like it available anywhere else. If you have questions or concerns, you can contact me, sports@ihsaatv.org.